Yes, I make between 15 to 20,000 USD every single month, and I only buy these two stocks. Stay tuned. What's up, Fruitful Investor? So in this video, I'm gonna talk about how I only buy these two stocks and I make a pretty good amount of money doing so. So if you know me, if you know what I'm about, I like simplicity, I like boring, I don't like taking too much risk, right? So when I started off in real estate investing, I only bought single family properties, which is the safest, easiest, boring type of real estate to own, best quality tenants, super easy. So that's kind of what I messed with, and it paid off a lot. I made a lot of money in real estate from that, still am heavily invested in real estate, but now I'm moving to the stock world and the crypto world, but today I'm talking about the stocks. And again, I'm taking that same boring single family investment real estate strategy, but I'm applying it to stocks where I only buy these two stocks. Number one is the SPY, which is the S&P 500 ETF, and QQQ, which is the NASDAQ ETF of majority of tech stocks. So the reason why I kind of mess with these stocks is because they are boring, they're heavily diversified, right? When I'm investing in the SPY, this is the top 500 companies in America, which is much more slow and less volatile, because if one of them has a bad earnings report or if one of the CEOs does something stupid on their off time, it doesn't really affect my stock much, like the ETF. It doesn't really affect it too much. Whereas if I invested in Facebook and Mark Zuckerberg says something crazy like he often does, or does something crazy, his stock tanks. If Facebook goes down, which happened a couple of weeks ago, that stock takes a heavy hit. I don't invest in Tesla at all, really, because if Elon Musk says something stupid like he always does, or Jeff Bezos, their stock takes a massive hit. It makes no sense. I like investing in fundamentals, right? Who cares if Elon Musk says something stupid or tweets something funny about Joe Biden or something? Whatever, that's funny. Why should it affect his business? He's still selling cars, he's still selling great products. Jeff Bezos is still providing an amazing service. The business is just doing fine, but because he did something, the stock world reacts. I don't know, I don't like it. It's not based on fundamentals like I like it to be, so I stay away from it. That's why I like these ETFs. They're much, like I said, much more less volatile and just foolproof. So that's why I invest in those. And number one, the reason why is because instead of trying to beat the market and beat the American market, I just want to buy into the American market, okay? So the American market, I think, is the best market in the entire world, especially when it comes to business and entrepreneurialism and capitalism, which is what I'm all about, free market. So why would I try and beat the market and try and be smarter than all these people? I'm gonna buy Facebook at this time, and I'm gonna buy this unknown company at this. Dude, who cares, man? Let me just buy the boring ass S&P 500, hold on to it. I'll do some stock options on it as well and make some sweet cash flow every single month, which is that's my main stock strategy, is doing put spread option contracts on SPY. Let me just do that and just chill, right? No, I don't have to worry about earnings reports. There are none with the S&P 500 ETFs. I don't have to worry about CEOs doing something stupid. Doesn't matter. So I'm gonna break down the S&P 500 top 10 companies and the QQQ, just to kind of give you an overview of, why I like this so much. So number one, the biggest holding in the S&P 500 is Microsoft. They have 6% of this ETF. Number two, we got Apple at 5.98%, Amazon at 3.8%, Google at about 5% if you put those two together, Facebook 2%. So you can see these are all the top companies in America, predominantly tech, even for the SPY. Which is great because the tech industry is kind of the fastest moving, kind of the biggest gains, but a little more boring on the S&P 500, as we'll see with the QQQ top 10 right here. So number one, we got Apple at 10.9, almost 11%, Microsoft at 10.44, Amazon at almost 8, Tesla at 4.65, Google at about probably about 8%, give or take. So you can see that the top 10 companies on both SPY and QQQ are the same, but they have greater weighting on the QQQ. They take up more portions of it. I forget what the total portion of it. Yeah. So the top 10 on QQQ are 53% of the entire ETF are these top 10 kind of more so tech companies, whereas on the SPY, the top 10 make up 28.11%, and the rest of the 490 companies make up the other 70% or whatever of this ETF. So boring. That's what I like. That's why I only buy these two for success. Can I make more money if I play around and take some more risk with Tesla, some Facebook, some Google, some Amazon stock, and kind of pool all together and make my own ETF kind of thing going on? Maybe, maybe not. Like I said, I believe that I'm not smarter than these crazy people who put their livelihoods in the stock market, right? So I'm not as smart as them. I don't put as much time in them. I'm too busy running a flipping company with real estate, doing this YouTube channel, doing the stock options, crypto. Dude, I got enough stuff going on. But what I do know is that if I invest in the American market, hold or do some stock options in the boring way that I do it, man, I'm making some intense, insane money, and I spend about 10 minutes a day looking at my stock broker app and do a couple trades, like 10 minutes, half an hour max, half an hour a day. I'm not slaving over here, 14-hour day, reading charts, trying to find the next company. Dude, I got life to live, right? I got a family, we travel a lot, not right now, but maybe soon. We spend a lot of time traveling and just enjoying life, staying fit, staying healthy. So that's what I'm all about. Boring, 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 and making that money. I hope you liked this video. If you did, smash that like button. Also hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.